What's up, Amazon sellers? With the rise of social media, influencers and gurus online, there are so many statements being said about selling on Amazon, and we just don't know what is true. In this video today, I'm going to share with you 3 common misconceptions or beliefs that I think are possibly wrong and what other sellers think as well. Stay tuned. Right, if you don't know who I am, my name is Thomas Parkinson. I've been selling on Amazon now, doing online arbitrage for the last 5 years. And in the UK, I'm a 7-figure Amazon seller. Check this out. In the USA, I've done 6 figures. Check this out. And hopefully in the near future, I'm going to expand into a new marketplace. And if you're interested to learn what I'm doing, what I'm learning, and my journey, do make sure you hit the subscribe button down below. Okay, so first things first, number 1, let's give you a little bit of background into why this video is coming around. As a new seller on Amazon, it is really common and quite easy to be influenced by what you are seeing online from other Amazon sellers, influencers, and gurus. Now, that might give you a, should we say, a high expectation in regards to what to expect as a brand new Amazon seller on the platform. But let me tell you that not all this information that you're being seen, exposed to, or should we say being talked about is right. And that is why in this video today, I want to share with you what, should we say, some of the common selling beliefs that might not be true, and explain to you why I think they are wrong, and obviously kind of put you on the right path. Now, you might be asking, why is this important? Well, look, starting on Amazon can be a real challenge considering the amount of information that is available online, but then not all of this information is going to be right, and maybe not all of it is even going to be helpful, which is why I want to point out to you some of maybe those misconceptions, those common misbeliefs that we should all be aware of when starting on this Amazon journey. Now, with that information that I'm going to be sharing with you, it's going to help you to understand what went wrong or what could go wrong, and obviously what's realistic. And this is based off my experience of selling on Amazon over the last 5 years, and also seeing a lot of other sellers as well. Okay, so today I'm going through common misbeliefs, common misconceptions in the Amazon business model. I want to know, are there any maybe that you're not sure about, or maybe that you know? Let me know in the comments down below, what common misconceptions do you know of, or perhaps maybe you want to ask if they are true or not. Let me know in the comments down below. I'll give you my thoughts. Right, let's go through those 3 Amazon selling beliefs that I've seen time and time again, which I think need to be corrected. Okay, so the first common Amazon selling belief that sellers know is that selling on Amazon is easy. Well, you might have come across, should we say, gurus, influencers in forums talking about saying that Amazon selling is easy because, you know what, you just find products to resell on Amazon. You list them, you send them to Amazon, and you can make money. You know, super simple. What I'll do is I'll drop an overlay around here of some comments that I've seen in the past saying, you know, we've got here, it is very easy to sell products on Amazon. You only need to follow some steps. You know, another comment people say is that it's very easy to start, you know, the seller account on Amazon and then follow the simple steps to get instant sales. You know, sounds easy. My God, you know, you watch some of my videos, you might think it's really, really easy. But with what they don't tell you is that this comes with a lot of work to grow an Amazon business. And basically there will be challenges before you can achieve the results that you might be looking for. Now, you might be asking, what makes this Amazon selling belief wrong? Now, one of the common challenges of selling on Amazon is that being gated in products. This is whereby Amazon stops you from selling certain products or categories, brands or categories, should we say. Now, simply being gated means that you cannot sell that certain category since it requires Amazon's approval for sale. But let me tell you that being gated in categories is just one of many of the common problems and issues that new sellers face. You know, there are other challenges such as price wars, competing against Amazon, etc., etc. There are loads. And all of this will not make Amazon selling easy. And it's just the case that Amazon sellers need to put in the extra work to survive in the Amazon game. Now, the second belief is that you can make money fast on Amazon. Now, I posted a question in our Facebook group and asked, why do you think that some Amazon sellers believe that you can make fast money, should I say fast selling money fast, by selling on Amazon? Many of them came back with responses like, because of all the YouTube gurus posting silly numbers, and also dodgy Amazon sellers creating courses, exaggerating things on TikTok. You know, another response saying that because of some sellers don't fully understand the numbers, and that they think maybe like the sale figures are profit, you know, revenue is profit. That's not true. It's really not. You know, my God, we did like 2 million last year. I'd love 2 million in profit. It's not true. Now, with all that being said, the arbitrage business model has been marketed as a get-rich-quick business, and little do they know that it takes time to make money in this business. Now, based on our experience, the first few weeks are, you know, bloody hard, and that's because, you know, everything just takes time. Now, I'd like to think we're pretty good at what we do, and considering, you know, if we've got lots of experience, but if you're starting out, you've got to learn the whole business model. There's loads of little, cross the T's, dot the I's you've got to get right. And, let's put it this way, on average in our business, and I like to think we move fast, it takes us about 60 days, 2 months to buy a product, get it sold and get the money back, which is pretty fast in the industry. Most people are anywhere between 3 and 6 months before they get the money back. And that is because we've been doing it for 5 years. But my God, that expectation is there. We know what we're doing. But for new people, 6 months to turn that money around, and then you're only looking at maybe like a 20%, 30% ROI on that one product. And that's not even including all the other fees. Oh my God, it starts adding up. Now, you might be asking, how long will it take you to start seeing profits so that you can start taking a salary from your business and maybe leave enough profit into the business so that you can keep growing? Well, you know what? We asked this question into our YouTube community. We asked them, how long does it take before you take your first salary from your Amazon business? And out of 103 votes, which is a lot of people, 35% said that it takes them 12 months. 12 months and up to get their first paycheck. The close fight to this was 0 to 3 months with 34, followed by 6 to 12, and 3 to 6 to 15. Now, the one thing I want to say to you, 12 months, that's a long time. You've got to work for 12 months, and the majority of people have said they're going to start a business today, and they're going to wait 12 months before they take their first paycheck. This is definitely not a get-rich-quick scheme. I promise you that, and the community is telling that as well. Now, the third and the final Amazon selling belief is that selling on Amazon is passive income. Now, thanks to Amazon FBA, Jeff, and the FBA program, it allows you to take advantage of Amazon's service whereby Amazon stores, picks, packs, and ships the stock and delivers it to the customer. Now, simply you get to focus on sourcing products, packing, and sending them to the post office or shipping them to Amazon, and Amazon will handle the rest. But to tell you the truth, finding products to sell on Amazon is the really time-consuming part. The rest of it is super simple. That's just a process. So if you're thinking about, should we say, sourcing products, that requires labor, and that's why I even have like an army of VAs doing it for me. This is conflicting with passive income because passive income is defined as an income which requires minimal labor to earn and maintain. Obviously, sourcing, spending most of your day finding products, that's labor. That's you working hard. Hence why it's definitely not passive. Now, in addition to that, selling on Amazon is not just about sourcing products. You've also got to think about other admin work, Seller Central, maintaining good API scores, account health, answering buyer messages, managing inventory, even cash flow. That's a challenge, and accounts and HMRC and the government. There's a lot. With all that being said, Amazon is definitely not passive. Okay, so today I'm talking about common misconceptions, common misbeliefs in getting started on Amazon, selling on Amazon, and my God, there are a lot of them out there. I will say this, Amazon is not easy. It does take time. At the end of the day, it is a business. And the one thing to really understand is you've got to learn some really core fundamental knowledge. You've got to learn how to manage that business correctly. Now, the one thing which I always say to people is, take a small budget, call it 100, 200 pounds, maybe even 500 pounds or dollars, and just test it. Because if you can test it with that amount of money, and after maybe a month, 2 months, 3 months down the line, you're still doing it and you're happy with the business and you like it and it works for you, then fantastic, keep scaling it. But first of all, do a micro test. Don't kind of invest thousands upon thousands from day one. You never know, you might not like it. Now, the one thing I'll say, along with that test of a small time frame, just seeing if this business is right for you and you actually understand it, is getting good knowledge and also as well, making sure you know what you're doing. And that is why I want to share with you a free course we put together called the FastTrackFBA Express course. It doesn't cost you anything and it will give you 7 days just to step-by-step help you find the first few products, get them shipped into Amazon and do that small micro test. You get to see what the business is like and actually do it for yourself, and it costs you absolutely nothing. If you want to see more, have a look at the link down below, FastTrackFBA Express course. Trust me, I think you're going to love it. Really simple, step-by-step, just 7 days, and you'll be starting selling on Amazon. Trust me, I think you're going to love it. Okay, so let's go through the third chapter, which is what are the beliefs that Amazon sellers know about? So let's talk about this now. So I posted a question on our YouTube community and our Facebook group and asked, what are the common misbeliefs or beliefs that Amazon selling you think are wrong? What did the community say? They said that you make lots of money at once, not taking into consideration the cost of it and other factors, which I think is so true. Now, another seller said that it's going to be easy and you're going to get loads of money fast. Definitely, you're definitely not going to get loads of money fast. My God, it takes time. Remember that 12 months. Another seller said, I think that many people that are not involved think that it's passive income, that if you have deep pockets and outsource everything, I can guess it can be, but for most regular sellers, it's not. And I really agree. My God, even for me, hey, I'd probably say I work work 2 hours a week on my business. And I say that because I've got 20 VAs working in my business at all different levels. But what you don't see is the 5 years of hard work of 15 hours a day prior to that. That's really, really hard. And I think also as well, and I've had it many times whereby people have said, "Hi Tom, if I hire like 20 VAs, or if I can just give you the money, you can do it." And I'm like, no, not at all. This is an actual business. It's super hard work. Now, another seller shared, making money on Amazon is clearly not a get-rich-quick business, but by remaining steadfast and trying not to get worked up, low monthly sales in their case, it's better to be consistent even if you can only manage sending in low inventory each month. Ideally, more is better, but at different levels of understanding finance, availability, and risk management, obviously you can probably get better. So completely understand that. And I think from my perspective, looking at this, and I'll just come back to it, and I don't want you to think, hey, look at me and say, that's what I can do. I think anyone can get to where I am, but what you need to understand is it's taken years and years and years of failures, hard work, 15 hours a day, stupid hours. And even today, I live in Mexico. My God, I'm still up at like 5 o'clock in the morning having meetings with my team. And that might be the only 2 hours, but it's still 5 o'clock in the morning I'm having those 2 hours worth of meetings. You can do it, but it's taken 5 years of really, really hard work. Also as well, if you look at my journey and look at where I've come from, 15-hour days, 5 years. Also as well, we've taken some really big risks. Our most recent loan was £252,000. That's a lot of cash, $250,000. Also, in addition to that, we've had our account where we haven't been able to take money out. That's a month of no money. I sat with £70,000 Amazon account. In my USA business, we lost $11,000 to fraud. There is a lot of active management behind this. That idea that it's passive income, never. I really don't think it is. Number two is the fact that you can make it hands off. The only reason why I can work 2 hours a day, or a week, is quite simply for the fact that I know my business, I understand it. And what I will say is that I do work 2 hours a week, but if I see problems with my business, my God, if I need to work 80 hours that week, I will work 80 hours and I have to be available to do that. So it's not easy and it is hard. And also scaling to the point where I am has taken a considerable amount of hard work. And my God, this is a money eating machine. Trading business is just eat cash. I think I've shared some numbers in the past, and if I put it out there quite now, if we're going to do $1 million, or say last year, 2 million in revenue, well, quite simply, we're going to buy for £10, sell for 20. So we buy for half the price of the sale price. 2 million in revenue is £1 million worth of cost of goods we've had to spend. Divide that by, should we say, 10 months in the year, roughly. I know there's 12, but it works out to £100,000 worth of stock we've got to be buying every single month. That is a big ask. And I don't know about you, especially when it takes 2-3 months to turn that money, £300,000 worth of capital you've got to have available to you to generate that amount of cash, or should I say that amount of spend to generate that revenue. That is a big ask. And I don't know that many people who have £300,000 in cash and credit lines to be able to do it. So it takes time. It's definitely not easy. To summarize all of it is to say that this is a business. That is it, through and through. It is a business and you've got to work at it to make it work, to get it where you want it to be. So that's my thoughts. Now, what I will say is thank you to anyone and to everyone actually who answered the questions, participated in the polls online, and to really engage with the community. And now if you are interested in joining the Facebook group that is composed of other Amazon sellers, I'll drop a link down below so obviously you can join that as well. Now, what I will say is after understanding, should we say, 3 Amazon selling beliefs which probably aren't right and you want to reconsider, you might want to watch a video I created called 7 things you should know before you start selling on Amazon. I'll drop it around here, check that out. Now, hopefully you've liked this video. If you have, give me a big thumbs up. And hey, if you want to see more like this, hit that subscribe button. But for myself, Thomas Parkinson and FastTrackFBA, thank you very much.